What's up? It's Cairo. It is New Capenna release day, and I am super excited to be playing with some of these new cards. My favorite among them in spoiler season was Ob Nixilis the Adversary, because come on, a 3-drop Planeswalker that can come in and double itself and just create nastiness for the opponent. Very, very good. Obviously great right at home in Rakdos. Here's what we've got so far for the new Rakdos build. I'll run through it for you before we go because there are a couple new cards in here. For Eyetwitch, the probably best, certainly best black 1-drop in the series, tied for Shambling Ghast right here. We have this new card, Unlucky Witness. 1 red, 1/1. When it dies, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and until your next end step, you may play one of those cards. Now, if this gets killed even on when the opponent is playing, you exile 2 cards on their turn, and then it comes back and you have your whole next turn to play the cards that were exiled by Unlucky Witness. I think this is going to be maybe a new Shambling Ghast in red, or a new Eyetwitch in red, because it's just a 1-drop with a lot of value, and it's at uncommon, so it's easily craftable. For Deadly Dispute for creating treasure, drawing some cards. Instant speed removal in the form of Infernal Grasp, we run 3. Here's a new card that I think is going to be really good in this deck, particularly on turn 3 when you need to sacrifice a creature for Ob Nixilis to double the Planeswalker. Tenacious Underdog. 2-drop 3/2, already a pretty good rate, a nice beater on turn 3, can trade with almost anything on turn 3. But you can cast it from your graveyard using its Blitz ability. You pay 2 life and you blitz it for 4. Now, when you're blitzing this, it comes in, it gains haste, and the card gets the ability when the creature dies, draw a card, and sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. That means you can play this on 2, you can sacrifice it for Ob Nixilis on turn 3, then turn 4, all of a sudden, if they don't have a board presence, you're blitzing this in, attacking for 3 damage, haste, and then sacrificing it and drawing a card off of it. Very good, and then you can do that again later in the game because it goes to the graveyard. I think this card's excellent, and I think it's a good fit in Rakdos, Control, and Sacrifice. Running 2 Valky / Tibalt because this is my Planeswalker of choice when I'm in Rakdos. I just love hitting this 7, and when it's not countered, not stopped, it just ends games. Control Sweeper of choice, Meathook Massacre. We run 4. 2 Skullport Merchants. Running Path of Peril, because this can come down on turn 3. This can wipe out a lot of the mono white aggro stuff or some of the rune stuff. This is sometimes you need something on turn 3, and if you don't, we have some white mana in here, so you can cleave this on turn 6 and destroy all creatures. A little bit of an expensive board wipe, but when you need it, you want it, and we have it. Ob Nixilis the Adversary. We run 3. 3-drop Planeswalker. Loyalty of 3. Casualty X. Meaning when you cast this spell, you can sacrifice a creature with power X, and when you do, you copy it. The copy comes in as a double of your Planeswalker. So if you copy this with, say, Tenacious Underdog on the field, you have 2 Planeswalkers, both at 3 loyalty. You can start ticking them up. The +1 is each opponent loses 2 life unless they discard a card, and if you control a demon or a devil, you gain 2 life. We don't have demons or devils in here, but the -2 ability is to create a 1/1 red devil creature token. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. So if you double this spell, you have 2 3 loyalty Ob Nixilis in the field. You can -2 on one, create that 1/1 devil. You can +1 on the other one, making you gain 2 life, and then either lose 2 life or discard a card. And this just goes crazy, right? If they don't deal with these, 2 of these triggers every turn in whatever combination you want, until maybe you're lucky enough to get -7 and target player draws 7 cards and loses 7 life. The versatility here is if they're at, 5, 6, 7 life, you just kill them. If not, and you're at 20, you have a little bit of life gain in the deck or whatever, you just draw 7 cards and lose 7 life if you have the board state to support it. Very good card. From Strixhaven, we are running Awaken the Blood Avatar / Extus Auric Overlord. Don't foresee casting Extus a ton, but sometimes, if you need a 4-drop double strike 2/4 with Magecraft, that you can start returning non-legendary creatures from the graveyard to your hand, like Eyetwitches or Unlucky Witnesses or Skullport Merchants or whatever, to get more value. We have that. And Awaken the Blood Avatar is just obviously a finisher that you can just sack a bunch of creatures and just start swinging in, dealing damage. 2 Lolths, because Lolth is great. Every black deck I usually run Lolth because it's just a great thing. It can also it can defend itself. It can also defend if you have Ob Nixilis out there. Great for putting trash on the field that the opponent can't get through. The spiders have reach and menace. Very, very good card. 3 Hives of the Eye Tyrant, 2 Swamps, 2 Dens of the Bugbear, and then from Kamigawa we have Takenuma Abandoned Mire, where we can mill 3 cards. If we channel it for 4, return a creature or planeswalker from the graveyard to your hand. This can get us back Lolth or Ob Nixilis or Extus if we need to. And Sokenzan Crucible of Defiance. Channel this out for 4, create 2 1/1 colorless spirit tokens. And I don't want to do any spoilers, but this card's powerful, and if you stick around and watch the video, you will see why. We've got Haunted Ridge, Pathways, and we have the Orzhov Pathway for casting Extus when we need to, and cleaving Path of Peril. In the sideboard, Environmental Sciences for those early land drops, Necrotic Fumes for getting rid of things that we don't want to necessarily destroy, we'd rather exile. Start from Scratch for getting rid of pesky artifacts, or if our opponent has 1 life, we just ping for 1. 2 Pest Summonings, again, gathering trash to put on the field to stop our opponent from getting through attacking our planeswalkers. Confront the Past to get a planeswalker back from the graveyard or destroy an opponent's. And Mascot Exhibition as an other finisher. If you're out there doing Streets of New Capenna right now, if you're on the ladder, I hope you enjoy the set. I'm enjoying it so far. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment with any changes, because the set is obviously new. If you have a cool idea, please comment and consider subscribing. We're going to have a lot more decks coming up in the next week. And in about an hour and a half, if you're watching this video right after I upload it, I'm going to be doing sealed Streets of New Capenna. So to get a chance to watch that and check out those cards. Thank you again. Have a great time on the arena. Okay, it's release day. Streets of New Capenna. We're here. We're here with Rakdos, Sword of Mardu build. The preemptive build. Let's go. Let's get after it. Ivan Ghast. We have a Tenacious Underdog in the hand. We're going to see how the Tenacious Underdog works. Looks like white and black. Orzhov for the opponent. We'll play this on red. Get in there for 1. Put our Underdog out. Not used to being able to swing for 4. Playing a control deck. The Tenacious Underdog seems like it's going to be pretty cool. There's a Lolth. In. Go with another Ghast. Somebody's playing Esper Control. I want to see, maybe we'll see a Obscura Charm. Play this on white. In for 5. Throw down Eyetwitch. Hopefully we can grab a Lolth. If they wipe the board here, we'll blitz in our Tenacious Underdog. They do not. Okay. Do what they do. They have to do something. They're going to take 6. Emperor comes down. They're going to gain 2 life, exile something. Probably the Underdog.
I'm home.
Yep.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
Okay, they go to 6. Let's put this down. In case they wipe the board and we draw a land. That means they wipe the board, they lose 3 life. And then we go in with Hive of the Eye Tyrant.
I'll be back. Let your blade do the talking.
Unlucky Witness. Alright. Let's attack. We're the aggro deck here. This is weird. Unlucky witness. Okay. See what they can do. If they wipe the board, they're dead, though. Right? Because we have Meat Hook. We hold the multiverse at the end of their turn. The possibilities of all the new cards. This is an exciting time. 6 mana. We can fire up the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I'm not sure if they can stop all this. Maybe they have another Wandering Emperor. Take the 2. Another Hive. Go in. Didn't want to fire up the Hive of the Eye Tyrant here and then have them somehow escape lethal and then stabilize, so they're going to take 2 here. There's a Lolth. If they counter it, we have another one next turn. I am kind of impressed with the Tenacious Underdog being able to hit for so much.
Drench their hands in the blood of my enemies.
On turn 3.
Subservience
Paired with the 1-drop, hitting for 4 on 3 as a control deck. Yes, I like that. Do what they do. Get rid of all of them. Okay. They have 1 black mana. We have a Hive of the Eye Tyrant that we can probably launch in.
I always reward the loyal.
Got there. The Hives closed it out. Alright. Alright, let's get into it again. We have 2 Ob Nixilis this time. We don't have a red mana, which is really unfortunate. But we do have Skullport Merchant that we can play on 3 if we don't draw a mountain. And create a treasure token. They are going first, though. We'll keep it. Optimally, we want to sack that Eyetwitch. There we go. That's beautiful. Eyetwitch. This will be my very first time playing with Ob Nixilis the Adversary. The card that I was super pumped about. Okay. In for 1. Let's play this on white. To throw them off. So they'll think we're like Orzhov Control, right? Maybe that makes them play more on this turn instead of saving a counter for Ob Nixilis. Let's go in. They kill the Eyetwitch. We just play the Skullport Merchant, probably. Or maybe we just drop Ob Nixilis without sacking it. And then if they like they do something to kill that, then we're good. Here we go. See if they can counter it. Looks like they're both there.
entire plains. One city will be easy.
Okay, we'll just grab... Not sure that there's anything we're really going to need. We might need... Oh, we'll just grab Mascot. We might not be able to learn again, so...
remake this town in my image.
They either lose 2 life or they discard a card. So pumped about this guy. Been waiting to play with this guy for a week or more. So I think our next play is Skullport Merchant land that gets us to 5 mana. So then we're kind of relying on Ob Nixilis to do some stuff, and then Mascot on turn 5 or so. Turn 6. March of Wretched Sorrow on that one.
Not worth the... Your punishment is my entertainment.
Do it again.
Pleasure doing business with you.
March of Wretched Sorrow on the token. Copy. Main phase, Behold the Multiverse. Looking for to land, I would think. If they're doing it main phase, because they want to be able to play land. Normally, I see a lot of people complaining about like slower players or whatever, but this is release day, so give people a break when you're out there on Arena, because like people are reading new cards. They're trying to figure things out. All right. Got rid of the Skullport Merchant, but we retain the treasure token. 5 mana for the opponent. They bring in Lolth. Okay.
I'm hungry. Aren't I the generous one?
We could do... Let's see. We could tick it up. Yeah, let's tick it up. Let's keep going up.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And then we'll defend with our Hive of the Eye Tyrant, because they're going to have to go after Ob Nixilis. And then next turn we can play Mascot Exhibition, probably.
It's bold to bargain with me.
Edgar comes down. Both in there. block here. Whoops. Block here and here, and then we'll -1 on the other spider, I think.
Well now, I see we have a dissenter.
My power is for annihilation.
You work for me now, runt.
Attacking this. One damage to Lolth, so that way she can't make spiders. Negated one.
I've conquered entire plains. By one city or carnage. Tribute his own.
Still got the copy. The non-legendary copy. Bring that into block. Then if they attack with Edgar, we'll blitz that in from our graveyard. That'll be 3 damage. Then we can draw a card when it dies. We still have 2. We can make 2 devils here. If we draw an untapped land, we'll be good for Mascot Exhibition. They do attack. Underdog goes away. If we draw an untapped land, we're going to have to cast Mascot first, because that's going to dictate whether or not we want to make devils or just try to make them discard Leer, but they're tapped out. The gate doesn't help them. Vanishing Verse won't help them against Ob Nixilis. We hold the multiverse. Wretched Sorrow could do something. We could go in with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That gets them to 5.
Pleasure doing business with you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Okay. See what they can do. If they play cards from their hand, they could March of Wretched Sorrow one of the... Oh no. We got rid of that from their graveyard. So they can't really kill... They can kill one of the Ob Nixilis. Then they open themselves up to being attacked with Tenacious Underdog or Hive of the Eye Tyrant, or we just straight up cast Mascot Exhibition, because spells can't be countered right now, so we don't have to worry about it being countered. Vanishing Verse the Eyetwitch. Oh, so they can do both now. Okay, so they can kill both of them. Tokens on Crucible Defiance. We can create 2 spirit tokens that have haste for 4 mana. We don't have enough to do that and also Tenacious Underdog. Let's do this. That way, if they do want to cast a sweeper, they're going to have to sweep away their Leer as well. If we draw an untapped land, next turn we can Soken's on. Well, let's think about this. If we play this as a land, then we can do Tenacious Underdog. And we 1 short from Hive. So let's keep this. Draw an untapped land, we can do Soken's on and Tenacious Underdog and whatever's left if they don't sweep the board. Seems like a lot of attackers out of nowhere. Sacrifice a creature, this one. Okay, they have 3 mana left, so they can they get rid of... They can do March of Otherworldly Light. Get rid of our flyer. They attack with both. See what they've got going on here. They go to 1. They're feeling confident. They might be. Let's blitz. Let's channel. We're going all in, folks. Verse there, and then March of Otherworldly Light or verse on something else. Not gonna be enough. Did we win with Soken's on channel? I think we'll go to the face. Yeah! Got there. Saving that mana and not playing Soken's on as a land was the right call. Opponent's going first. We have an Eyetwitch. Well, we don't have an untapped land, but we have an Eyetwitch on 2 if we need it. Valky on 2 if we need it. Maybe not. Let's do, yeah, that seems good. Maybe we'll draw a Swamp. Who knows? Nope. Eyetwitch. That's fine. We'll play Ridge here. And then we'll play Eyetwitch on 2, probably. White and Field of Ruin and Foretell. Probably Azorius, right? Yep. Revelry. Gotcha. Just gonna chill. Skyclave Relic, Mana Rock. They're getting up to something big, folks. Yeah. We need to block at least 1 because we need to go grab Environmental Sciences to grab a land. We need another Need another swamp. There's a deadly dispute. Alright. Go in. Grab a swamp. Put that down. You know what? We're going to do this now. So if they want to negate this, they can negate it, but we're not going to wait till they have more mana open. Don't worry. Okay. So we'll learn and grab... Grab a mascot. And for one, pass the turn. There's Haunted Ridge. Not gonna slam Lolth yet. That's just wanting to be Jwari Disrupted. We'll go Skullport Merchant. They get rid of it right off the bat. They give us a clue token. Alright. We'll just chill with that. In for one. We take the one. We use our clue token to draw a card. This is going to be a really hard matchup. I can see it right now. Alright. So they have no mana, so obviously they have reactionary spells. They have something foretold. Could be a Sought Coming. Could be, probably not Witness the Multiverse, because they have Memory Deluge in here. We don't want to slam Mascot Exhibition or Tibalt. Go for that. That can't be Jwari Disrupted. They can be negated.
You require my aid. My will cannot be denied.
Okay. Hanging out. Memory Deluge. Gonna be tough. I think they're gonna either drop Hullbreaker Horror on us, or Jin Gataxias, or something. They have 7 mana. Skyclave Relic being in here means that they want something big, right? Attacking there. Obviously block here.
Do what I demand.
Something else foretold. Something else foretold. Thought they didn't have a blue mana. They do. They have relic. They have 4 mana right now. Path of Peril, I don't think that's going to help us.
My children will take care of you.
Deluge again. Okay. So before the end of their turn, we'll most likely Deadly Dispute that spider. Give us another treasure, get some cards in hand. And we'll start dropping stuff. Mending. We also do have a Path of Peril that we can destroy all creatures, because we do have a treasure to cleave this with a white. Owner of target spell, non-land permanent graveyard puts it on top or bottom of their library. Sure, we'll put it on top. They are the bigger control deck, that is for certain. Okay. They have a counter for that. Okay, then we'll play Unlucky Witness. We'll attack. Okay, Unlucky Witness. Exiles us a couple cards. Another Lolth. We are not getting lands, though. I will tell you that. 6 mana for the opponent. Thinking about countering it. We'd rather have Lolth countered than Tibalt. They are going to counter it. Okay. Put down a Ghast. Field of Ruin on the Den of the Bugbear. We'll grab this last swamp. We have a blocker up for the Hall of Storm Giants. They have another Memory Deluge that they're likely to use. 3 cards in hand. That's a tap land. So if we do Ob Nixilis, we can't sack the Shambling Ghast. That just opens it up to just get destroyed by the Hall of Storm Giants. We don't have enough to play Tibalt yet. Path of Perils don't do anything for us. I think we just wait here, unfortunately. I think we're in a really bad spot here. Alright. Just regular. See if we can draw a counter out of their hand. Okay. Devious cover-up. They're shuffling back in. Endless Detour, saw it coming. Field of Ruin. Okay. We're chilling. We're going to Deadly Dispute at the end of their turn. They're going to get rid of the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And we don't have any more lands. That's really unfortunate. Alright. We have 6 lands now. We'll Deadly Dispute, grab a treasure token. We have yet to play aggro. Everybody's anticipating control being good, I think. Treasure. A test of talent stat. Okay, they do not like Deadly Dispute. Slam it. Because I think this game's over anyway, so we're slamming things. They do have a counter. Alright. I wonder what they're going to be up to. What's their big play? Gotta be Hullbreaker, right? Hullbreaker in the house tonight. Alright. Slam. What we can do. And if we lose, we lose. But we'll go 2-1. With a new and crude version of the deck. What are they looking in their graveyard for? Cover up, Fateful Absence, Devious Cover Up, Field of Ruin. Shuffle them back in. Okay. Can't block with their Hall Storm Giants because it has Menace. They can kill it, right? Yeah. I think we're done here. We have a path. We have 2 Paths of Peril. Let's see what they do. Faithful Mending. Okay. I think they're just a larger control deck. We're built a little bit more for like getting rid of aggro and a little bit of discard in the early, but they're just the more top end one. In comes the Hall. This is a good player, though. Alright, we go to 11. Other land. There's all our lands that we needed. We're going to have to defend with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant now, so we can't attack in. Nobody can say we didn't fight the good fight, right? Uh-oh. March. Yeah. Okay, we go to 3. Or, excuse me. Eyetwitch. What's up? Bat. What's up? Alright, good game. Can destroy all creatures. What do you know about that? Destroy all creatures. Come on. Bring it on home. Good game. Ugh.